Hello there. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Yahya Katab, and I work as a full-time Microsoft Senior Support. Today, we're going to talk about call queue and auto-attendant in Teams. So come on board. You and I might learn something new. Hello, team. Good morning. Uh, Today we will be talking about call queuing and auto attendant in Teams, how to set it up and how to configure it. Now, first of all, every IT need to be organized. You have to collect the rightful document and information before the startup. Otherwise, everything will be mixed up. You can't organize something out of the blue. It has to be all documented. Now, there are ways that we can have this documentation. For instance, um, from a previous collection, we have something, every IT has a totally different kind of setup and how he document and organize the information collected. Now, before we go ahead and set up everything, supposedly we can organize the information by confirming um, the inputs with the department who wants the call queuing or the auto attendant and the management as well. So let's say the team group, if we going to you know um, create a team group, who are the members, who are the owner, how many channel there is. Now we need, let's say, what is the display name, resource account, the telephone number used, uh, time zone, language, opening hours, invoice, and etc. In the case of business hour action, disconnect, redirect call, play menu, and stuff like this. Menu option, for instance, this is in the auto attendant. If we want to put the menu to dial one, it will give us, let's say, operator, two, support, three, sales, etc. Now, greetings and holidays, we need to define what are the off hours, working hours, off hours. We need to define the holidays, the New Year, Christmas, etc. Now, this list can expand a lot more than this. It depends on the requirement of um, whoever is deciding. Okay. Now, this is just an example. How we start. The first thing that we start is creating a team group. Okay, we open the our team. Okay, this is our usual team, the one that we are familiar with. Let's suppose that the first step is to create a team group. Now, let's say we create a team. We say from scratch, we go ahead and private. Um, Team name. Let's say we call this one um, YZK digital. This is the name of my test tenant. Okay. Description. This will be used for uh, call queue and auto attendant. All right. Let's create the team. Nice work. Okay. Add members. Okay. We say we add members. Let's say I would add myself. Okay. We add, let's say Alex. Do we have Alex? Yeah, we have Alex. We say we add uh, Brad Pitts. Oh, Brad Pitts is working for us. Okay, that's enough. Perhaps. Okay. Oh, I have a two teams group. Okay. Nevertheless, now we create channels. Add channel. Let's say channel name. We call this one uh, support. Okay. Support agents. Okay. Standard private. Okay. So we did. All right. And we create another channel and we call this one, let's say sales. And we say standard. Okay. All right. So we created two groups. We added the agents supposedly here. Manage the channel. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay. Next to that, we have to make sure that we have a phone number. We go to our Teams admin center. We go to Teams. Now, for some reason, I cannot create a phone system because my emergency account or emergency address is placed in here in Philippines. Lucky for the old agents who were employed something like um, maybe 2 years ago and beyond, they created their test tenant based in the US. And for that, they're lucky because they can do a lot more than what we can do. But the time of my hiring in the company, Microsoft has some kind of verification that I have no way to create the test tenant based in the US. So it has to be locally because it will verify the address and by phone number. Now, my phone number, it cannot be in the US to send me the OTP. So for that purpose, it would detect that my phone number is in the Philippines and it will create the test tenant based on the phone number that I put and based on the security OTP that they sent to confirm the account. Anyway, now in Teams, we go to voice and we go to phone numbers. As what I mentioned, I cannot create it because there is no provision here in the Philippines. If we are placed in the US, it's possible, but I tried to create one based in the UK. It went through, but I'm still waiting for the provision of the number. For now, we will just proceed. Supposedly, if we are to create a phone number, we have, I'll show you. Okay. Now you have to put the, let's say, the name, let's say, um, United Kingdom, for instance. Now you need to choose for call queue, you need to choose this one. Okay. That is a phone number. And for the auto attendant, you need to choose this one. You cannot go for a user account. Some of the mistakes that they try to make a call queue or auto attendant using a user subscription or a phone number. That cannot be. It has to be a voice app, so that it will go push through. And supposedly we are able to do that. Um, the next thing we need to do is to create a resource account. Now we create the team group, all right? We create we acquire the phone number, then we need to do a resource account. Now we add the resource. We call this one, supposedly we call it support call queue. Okay, we copy this one, we support CQ. Okay, now from here, you see, you cannot use one resource account for both purposes. It has to be defined. Okay, now for now, we will be creating one for call queue. We go ahead and save. We create another one for the auto attendant, and that would be, let's say, YZK digital main line. Okay, YZK digital uh, main. Okay, all right, we're good. Now auto attendant, then save. You see here phone number. It has to be assigned for this to work. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. Now the phone number uh, that would be assigned, make sure that it should be a voice app phone number, not a user or external or anything else. A voice app, both of them, call attendant and uh, I'm sorry, call queue and auto attendant. Now, the license, we have to assign license for this one. Okay, what we do, we go for the admin center, we go to the active users. Now we look for the resource account that we created. Support. This is the one. So we created two, support and mainline. Okay, there you go. So we click on the support. All right. Before we do that, we have to. I'm sorry, I forgot. We have to purchase services. So again, we created the team group. We created in the channels in the team group. We had a phone number. We created resource accounts for both uh, call queue and auto attendant. Now we go ahead and purchase the service, which is I believe you could find it in here. If not, we can go ahead and search it. Microsoft phone. Okay. Well, the reason why, because I added already Microsoft Team phone resource account. Okay. Microsoft Team. Okay, let's see if we can find it. Microsoft Teams. Okay, we can't find it. Why? Because I have it already. I added it already. So there you go. It's already added prior to this um, what you call this recording. Anyhow, we go to the active users once more, and we go to both resource account. First, we go here. You see sign in plucked, which is okay. Go to the license. Now we assign this license to it. It's very important. Save changes. We're good. Now we go to the one we made for the auto attendant. The same thing. Sign in plugged, which is okay. We don't need any license for it except for the Microsoft Team phone resource account. Previously, it is called Microsoft Team Phone Virtual User. Now they change it to Microsoft Team Phone Resource Account. So save changes. Good. Now we are done with this step. Okay, now that we created a resource account for call queue and the resource account for auto attendant, and we assign supposedly the numbers, which is a voice app, and assign the license to it, which is Microsoft Team Phone Resource Account license. Uh, this is a free license, so nothing to pay for it. Okay, next, now we go to the Microsoft Teams Admin Center. Under Voice, we look for Call Queue. Where are you? Okay, Call Queue. We are into it. Call Queue. Now we add Call Queue and we call this one, for instance, YZK Digital Call Queue. We need to add the resource account, which we created it. Support, add. Okay, it took some time. All right. We add the resource account. We have it, and it is licensed. It's supposed to display the number here, but that's okay. We skip this one because um, mm, phone numbers, it's not necessary, so we choose the English for United States. Next. Now, greeting and music. This is no greeting. This is to play an audio file. Supposedly, if you want to upload a music while waiting or something like that upon calling, and it's supposed to be equal or less than 5 MB with the format of MB3, blah blah blah. But for this purpose, we will not. We'll just put a greeting message. Um, Greeting message. Okay. I think I had something already. Now let's say thank you for calling. That's it. Okay. Place and hold. Play default music. This is a Microsoft based. Okay. Next. Choose a team. Add a channel. Okay. Team. That is YZK. Is that the one? Digital. Let's see. Yeah, digital. Let me delete this one so we'll not make any conflict. Okay, we go back. Okay, and here we go. Now, the reason why we created channels is to separate. Let's say separate. We would know where this queue is going to what channel. It is best practice. Okay, so we want to bring it to perhaps support. Okay, conference mode, good. What's this? Choose users or group. Add users, add group. Now we already have the channel added, which is okay. This one, if you want to choose certain users or group, however you create it. But since we created the team group, channels, and we are okay with that. We can add members to that group as much as we want to. Now, next. Um, okay. Most tenants they go for serial routing, which means that it will ring to the first agent. If he wouldn't answer, it will ring to the next and next and next. Attending routing, let me get the definition. For attending routing, calls routed to all agents all at once. It will ring all the agents in within that team group all at once, and until one agent will pick up the call, then okay, that's it. Um, this one round robin balances the routing of incoming calls so that each call agent get the same number of calls from the queue. Longest idle routing routes each call to the agent who has idled the longest time. So it will prioritize the longest idle call for one of the agents. Supposedly, one agent he took the call in the last 30 seconds. Another agent who took a call something like 2 minutes, so it will route it to the agent with idle 2 minutes. Okay. Um, uh, Longest idle also it's similar. The next call that is applied to the next call in the queue will ring the opted in call agent that has been present states available the longest. So the longest available state it will route to him. For this purpose, we will just the conventional one, which is serial routing. It will ring the first agent. If he didn't answer, then it will go to the next and next as well. Uh, Presence-based routing. Um, if the agent is not unavailable, so it will not route to him, which is good, important. Call agent can opt out of taking calls. Supposedly, if he's busy with email and stuff like this, this is also important feature. Um, the, the agent who's busy and unavailable, it wouldn't include him in the queue. So this one should be selected. Call agent alert time, that is by default 30 seconds. It will ring about 30 seconds, and if no answer, it will route it to the next one. Maybe 30 seconds is too much. We can reduce it to, let's say, 20 seconds. Okay, next. Um, Exception handling. Call overview, call timeout. Okay, maximum calls in queue. Supposedly, if we have a very small company with, let's say, like what we set it up for, 4 agents, 50 is too much. Let's say if we make it 10 queue in a call, okay, exceeding the 10 calls in a queue, it will divert to a voicemail. It will not route it to the agents anymore because they are too busy. We get that a lot from PLDT. Uh, okay, when maximum number of calls is reached, disconnect. No, we don't want to do that. We go for redirect this call, and where we will direct it, since it is busy, we cannot direct it to voice app because no one is answering. It is beyond. Okay, when maximum number of calls is reached, we want to go for voicemail. And what did we call that? Digital. Okay, this is the group we have. So it will divert it to the group channel or to the team group with a voicemail. Play audio? No. Uh, you can, but excuse me. Okay, we can perhaps put a message, something like that. Okay, please leave your name and number, and someone will be calling you. Okay, time out, maximum wait time 20 minutes, disconnect now. We again, voicemail, we go for the YZ Digital, select, greeting, uh, we put the same message. Okay, no agent opted or signed in queue call. Okay, redirect. This is to disconnect, call queue. Okay, call queue. Okay, fine. We can redirect this one to another user, perhaps if all options fail. But for this training, we will not want to make it more complicated. But it can be. Yeah, however you want, you can play around with it. Authorized users. Okay. Voice application. We add. Let's say we add authorized users. I'll add myself. Let's say. Fine. Oh, they are not enterprise voice enabled. They okay. Yeah, the same thing. The same thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. We skip this one. Submit. Okay. Now we're done with the call queue. Let's go to call attendant. We add, we say YJK digital auto attendant. Uh, this one, the name is important because when the agent receive a call, he would receive it this way. Okay, so he would know where it is coming from, the call queue or the auto attendant. Okay, operator optional. Supposedly, if you would have the operator, if you want to add an operator, let's say we add an operator and we have any user within the organization. Let's say we make cat. Don't tell her. What? Uh, oh, okay. Voice enabled. Aren't- Okay, we've got to enable voice enable for one of the users. We can do that a little bit later. Okay, search time zone. We are here in Philippines. We go for +8. Okay, language English. Calls can reach for others in the organization using their voice. This is if they can call the name instead of choosing, which is a very good. Or caller can search for others in their organization using their voice. I remember we had a case before regarding this. Okay, call flow. Greeting. We say welcome. Thank you for calling YZK Digital. Okay. Call routing option, play menu. We say now we get the options for the auto attendant. Supposedly we have this message. Okay. For sales, press 1. For support, press 2. To speak to an operator, press 0. You can type or say the name of the person you are trying to reach. Okay, assign, say 0, and we say operator, select. Destination for voice, which is YZK digital main line, save. Okay, assign another number, which is 1. Okay, voice app, and again we say YZK, this one, assign to, and another voice app, YZK digital. Okay. Oh, this is very important also. You have to type in the selection. Okay, 1 for support. Now we say support because this is the one that they would say. If they speak support, then it will divert them to 1. Okay. They cannot say any other word to choose 1. Either they input 1 in their keypad or say the word support. Okay. If this is blank, then the voice will be kind of useless. If they speak a different word, then again it will not work. So, okay, support, and here we say for support, 1 for support, 2, Oh, sales press one. Sorry. So this is sales, and this one is support. Okay, so this is matching. For support, press 2. For operator, press 1. Okay. Dial by name. Okay. Okay, this is the schedule that we have, and it is set by 24 hours, which we same hours for every day. Let's say Monday to Friday. We need to make it, let's say, from 9 a.m. office hours to 5 p.m. Okay, and this is close, and Saturday to Sunday, none, close. Okay, set up after hours call flow. We go and we have um, we type in a message, something like that. Please leave a message. Okay, redirect call, and this time not voice app. This was voicemail because we are uh, for recording. They would they would need to record the message. If we say voice app, then it will go to the auto attendant and route it to the agent again, but nobody is picking up. So to leave a message, we have to go for voicemail. And again, we say digital is the group. Right. Okay, next, holiday. Okay, if we select, let's say, holiday, we have add supposedly New Year, and let's say December or January, January 1. In date, January 2. Okay, we can add up to 20 holidays in here. We can have also add a new date for Christmas, for whoever. Okay, New Year, add greetings again. We put a greeting, something like that. Core routing options, play menu, greeting again. Okay, save. One, oh, okay. A new year holiday. Okay, holiday call settings, menu options. Next, dial scope. Include all online users, or you can select the users group. Exclude, for instance, if we have, um, let's say, if we have a group called executives or managers or something like that, we can create that group. We can add them here to exclude them from dismiss. But since I didn't do any exclusion for any group, then I'll leave it blank. Okay, YZK digital. This we add license. There should be a phone number, otherwise everything would not work properly. But like what I mentioned, I cannot create at this time. Okay, authorized users, no need. Okay, submit. And this conclude our tutor for today. I hope that you learned something from this. The sequence that you need to observe from creating the group in teams, assigning resource accounts, um, purchase phone number. That is a voice app phone number, not a user phone number. Uh, for call queue or auto attendant, we create a resource account for call queue. We create a resource account for auto attendant. We go to the admin center. We assign the license for those resource accounts. Then we go back to the team. We set up the call queue and auto attendant, and there we go. This should be fine and working perfectly okay. Thank you, everybody, and have a good day.